check out our gaming podcast. We just recorded episode 169, wasn't it?
Yeah.
69. So go check that out. It'll be whenever this is out, the newest episode will be out as well for our gaming one. So go check that out. Also join our gaming Discord as well, which obviously no one has. Because let me look real quick.
Was
Let's
it
see.
still
Last
February
person to
of
join.
24?
Let me hold up. La 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 la. New gamers. February 28th, 2024.
Yeah. Sad, guys. Come on. I
How
know
many?
it's
We've
not
said this
your
how many
like it's
episodes?
not for this podcast, but like for the gaming community, that's ridiculous. Come on.
Come on. That's like
That's
seriously.
sad.
That's ridiculous. But we can go ahead and I
All right.
guess talk about the finals.
So last you guys heard we had Cavs and OKC is who we picked going to the finals. So
Yeah.
we were right on the OKC part. They're going to the finals.
Okay.
We were
I
completely
wish the
wrong.
Cavs.
OKC part. They're going to the finals.
Okay.
We were
I
completely
wish the
wrong.
Cavs didn't get in.
If the Cavs didn't get injured, they'd be going to the finals easy. But
Yeah.
you got Pacers or Knicks
Injuries
going.
decided to pop up right at the end. Round two. Like started round two. They said, "Oh, wait, I want to get hurt."
Yeah. Because Game 6 is tonight.
I don't want to get hurt.
Pacers and Knicks. Who you got going to the finals? You think the Knicks will win the next two
I think the
games to go?
No, they're not gonna win the next two games. As much as I would like them to, because it would be a more popular finals. But the Pacers are a good team. They've proved it. They've proved they're a good team. But even though the Cavs were injured, they were still pretty good. But
if the Cavs weren't injured, we wouldn't even be talking about no Pacers. I tell you that. We'd like how the Pacers got swept. Oh, I think, or maybe that was the Eastern Conference. I don't know.
That was the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, Knicks and
Wasn't the
it
Jordan
was Knicks
era?
and Pacers in 2000 Eastern Conference Finals. I think.
Yeah, that was the last time but yeah, the last time they were in the finals was when Jordan was playing. What was that? 90. I'm thinking about the Jazz.
You're talking about the
Jazz.
Jazz, yeah. Pacers haven't been in the because Pacers on the East.
The yellow. Yeah, the East. I'm thinking about the Callers. When was the last time they were in the finals?
I honestly don't know. I'll look it up real quick. I don't
Yellow.
know.
It's probably in like the 70s.
I don't know.
I don't.
Last time the Pacers went
Can't
to the
think.
finals, it was 2000. It was 2000.
2000? Really?
Well, hold on.
Oh, wait, yeah, they beat the Knicks, didn't they?
They played in the 2000 NBA Finals against the Kobe and Shaq Lakers.
That's why Kobe got his first ring or second ring.
Okay. So yeah, 2000.
Yeah, I was thinking.
So
I
it's
was
been
thinking.
25 years.
It was the yellow Callers.
Yeah.
And the Jazz. I was like, wait, weren't the Pacers? I
Yeah.
wasn't thinking about the conference.
Yeah.
But I do think the Pacers will win tonight. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But I don't really care now.
Yeah, this final is gonna be washed, to be
teams are
honest.
gone.
Like, it's gonna be washed. Like,
Yes.
all the teams I care about are
Even
gone.
if the Knicks are Pacers, the Knicks are Pacers. Even if either of them make it, it's gonna be washed. OKC's winning either one.
Let me tell you how washed the playoffs are since my teams are gone. I've been watching WNBA. Like, the WNBA is more like, I actually enjoy watching WNBA games. Like, I'd rather watch those than the NBA playoffs right now, to be honest. Like, because my teams aren't in it.
That's saying something. That's sad.
Like, I like watching Paige Beggars and Caitlin Clark more than just the Knicks and the Pacers for a couple weeks.
Pushing all time.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Why are you so angry?
So you got Pacers and OKC.
Yeah.
I'll have to,
Just how the series is going right now. I don't
yeah,
know.
just the
Yeah.
way this,
It's hard to
because the
tell.
Pacers are up 3-2 right now. Game 6 is tonight. I would like for the Knicks to go, but I
Yeah, I'd like
think
for the
the
Knicks to go.
Pacers are going to go. Like, I like Halliburton, but I'd rather see the Knicks go because the Pacers beat the Cavs. So
I
I
wanna
can't
see
hear.
Cat in the final.
There, I can. I say I couldn't hear you for a sec.
What?
I said I couldn't hear you for a sec.
No, yeah. I wanna see Cat in the finals.
Yeah, even though Jalen Brunson got Clutch Player of the Year over LeBron for some reason.
That makes no sense. He hasn't proved it. He hasn't proved he's really clutch.
No,
I think he got I think one buzzer beaters playoffs, but
other than that, Washington.
for what? For what?
We down 3-2.
To get to be down 3-2 right now to Tyrese Halliburton. I'll be him in 2K a few times.
I'll be empty. Yeah, so I think it'll be
In the finals, especially.
OKC and Pacers, and OKC will win at max 5
I'd
games.
say yeah, the Pacers, they're not gonna be up for that
No. It'll
because that's the
surprise me if
best
it goes
Thunder
more than
team.
5 games. It could. I mean, it could go 6 or 7, but I seriously doubt it.
I doubt it because that Thunder team is better than that 2012 Thunder team
Oh,
easily.
yeah.
And that's saying something because Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Russell Westbrook, even though they were all young, it
Serge
was still a good
Ibaka.
high-end team.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Serge Ibaka. Like, it was a good, really, really good team. But
Just LeBron.
this Thunder team's
Yeah.
better.
And Dwayne Wade.
Yep. Yep. Than Ostrich, but
Yeah.
can't forget Ostrich. But let me move on, I guess. But yeah, I got Pacers and Thunder.
Okay. All right,
The
we'll
most
move on.
washed finals,
I
man.
know. I mean, I don't even know if I'll watch it. I might,
The
but
last time the Thunder was in the finals was 2012. I don't think I
2012.
will. I haven't watched an NBA game since the Cavs got.
Yeah, there's
That's
like
that's crazy.
I'd rather watch
It's so
WNBA.
weird not see a dynasty in the finals though.
Like,
So weird.
I know. I don't like it.
It's like there's no Celtics, no Lakers, no Warriors,
No LeBron,
no
no Steph
Spurs,
Curry, no Kevin
no Heat,
Durant,
no Heat. I know there's no big names or any. Actually,
no
yeah, you have the MVP,
Jokic.
obviously. Yeah, it's weird. It's so weird.
I know.
Oh, Jokic fans are mad
Oh yeah.
about losing. It's funny.
But we can move on.
But we move on.
Clippers are interested in trading for Drew Holiday.
Which I don't understand.
Well,
I get why the Clippers are interested in Drew
oh
Holiday,
yeah, I get why the Clippers are interested, but I know the Celtics said
but
that
why would
they wanted rid of him because he's washed, but he's actually helped them win that championship last year.
he's one of the reasons? Yeah, yeah, he's one of the
And
reasons. The main
I
reason.
know the Celtics said they wanted to downsize because they're over like the salary cap and crap, but
Like,
Holiday,
one of
like
the
you're
best
going to have to
teams.
get rid of somebody else besides Holiday because
Jason Tatum.
yeah,
Jason Tatum to the Lakers.
oh yeah, with Luke and LeBron
Oh yeah,
and
and
Kyrie
then
going to the
the
Lakers.
Lakers salary cap. Oh, that gone. Big. That's rough.
Be okay with that.
The Big Four. Said Boston's Big Four would be the Lakers' Big Four.
Yeah.
But it says here with the Paul George and Kawhi Leonard era having failed to achieve the competitive window they were expecting. Yeah, because Paul George can't stay healthy.
Oh man,
James Harden's washed, and Kawhi, when he is healthy, he carries, but then he gets
he
injured again.
tried to carry in the
And
playoffs.
Paul George, even if he is healthy, he's washed. He's not even close to the way he was on the
Him on
Pacers.
the Sixers, like, that was embarrassing. Like,
Yeah, that was
they had
terrible.
done so bad, and I know they didn't have Embiid, but still, like, Paul George was kinda
Yeah,
washed
neither
last year
did
on the
Paul
76ers.
George. He didn't step up or anything. He was just terrible.
Kinda like a mid-role player at that, at best.
Just sad because prime Paul George was something else. He was
On
the game.
Pacers,
Not
Paul
the go.
George,
Yeah,
he was
Paul
good.
George.
Eastern Conference Finals with the Heat.
Even though LeBron kind of you know touched him
Touched
times,
him.
but
I remember watching it
still,
was the 2014, I think it was conference finals, whenever or either the semis or the conference finals whenever they played Pacers and Heat. Ray Allen putting threes in the Pacers' mouth. I remember watching it.
well, he may be old, but he'll put a three in your mouth.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy. But it says here, the Los Angeles Clippers are attempting to keep the ball in the air. Apparently, why did they want to keep Paul George? I would trade Paul George.
The Clippers?
I, yeah,
He's on the
I trade Paul George
76ers.
up. Oh, 76ers.
You don't know that?
Oh yeah,
You
thinking
don't
about something
remember?
else.
Rollins
My
last
mind. But with Leonard on the team, I haven't watched. Oh yeah, I forgot they did trade him.
well,
I
he
never watched that
left.
Clippers game.
He left last
Yeah,
season because I think him and Kawhi might not getting along real well.
or all three.
Yeah, or all three.
Never know.
James Harden's washed
You never know
now.
what James. You never know what he's thinking with that beard.
James Harden is washed
Can't
now.
see his face. I don't understand.
Like, he has his games, but he's washed.
Yeah, he'll have a few good games and he'll be washed. Kawhi's he's consistent, but
Yeah. Yeah, Kawhi
he's
is
only like on the Clippers right now.
sad.
He proved that, but he can't do everything.
No, he knows how LeBron feels. At least Luka helps, like,
He says
but
still
LeBron and Luka still can't carry an entire team.
no matter how much Luka scores and LeBron does whatever he does, LeBron will do everything on the court. Luka scores,
Yeah.
but can't do everything. It's a team sport. 15 players on a team.
Mhm.
You know, can't do everything. And with the Lakers, there's like four.
Yeah.
But it says here, with Leonard still on the team, albeit for only half a season at a time, James Harden early 2023-24 season, uh, since developed two stars within near All-Star Norman Powell and a near defensive player of the season, Ivic Zubic, Zubac, sorry. Um, despite
Zubac.
losing George and free shoebox. Despite losing Paul George to the Philadelphia 76ers. Yeah, I haven't watched the 76ers game like ever.
No. Why would you? They're washed.
I think besides like so I'm like I wasn't thinking about, what's this? Paul George on the Sixers. But it's still a burden with an anguish of knowing they gave the Oklahoma City Thunder the current most NBA valuable player SGA to get him. I can't believe that's crazy. 76ers could have had Shea, but they're like, no, he's washed.
I know.
No, calling him washed now.
Like, I want him now.
I want him back. Put him on my team now.
Yeah, he's
I don't
good
care if he's in the
now.
final. He wasn't good then, but he's just now. I want him now.
Good bullcrap. Want a refund.
I want a refund. It says, with this in mind, the Clippers keep seeing their names attached to the biggest names on the market. If Giannis of the Milwaukee Bucks does indeed become available, which honestly I think Giannis is going to request a trade.
Yeah, he's not real happy with how the Bucks are right now. They're kind of washed. Even though they got Dame, like him and Dame, they're not like they're kind of like a Luka and
They can't do
LeBron. Like
it.
they can't do everything. And they traded
Yeah,
Middleton.
the rest.
I don't know why they traded
Yeah,
Middleton,
and
but
they
they
traded
did.
Drew Holiday.
Yeah,
And they traded Drew Holiday. They just can't. It's a team sport.
they're
Again,
trading
so
good players.
2 players for no reason. Like it sounds like Lakers all.
I know.
Just trade good players. Oh, now we're washed. We want our players back.
Yeah.
But it's but it says here, the Clippers are said to be on the short list if the Phoenix Suns change their mind once again. Oh, speaking of the Suns, I wonder if Kevin Durant, what team he'll go to.
Buns. Yeah, he's not
Yeah,
liking the Suns too much.
because he's not winning.
Yeah.
I mean, the past 2 playoffs, he's gotten out. Or did he get out in the play-in last year?
They didn't even make the play in
I didn't.
this
Oh
year,
yeah,
no.
I forgot about that.
Washed his crap.
They can't. They're terrible.
You have Bradley Beal,
But
Devin Booker, and KD, and you can't make the play in?
Bradley Beal, for sure, right now he's kind of just trash. Not scoring.
Yeah,
He's
but
scoring like
Devin
2
Booker
points.
and KD, though.
And,
At
yeah,
least make the play in
well,
with
who
those
else?
two.
Yeah, because Kevin Durant, he's been in the playoffs about his entire career,
Mhm.
besides on the Sonics.
Yeah.
It's like you would think, but that helps.
I don't know.
But it says here, if the Phoenix Suns change their mind once again and decide to deal, Kevin Durant, after all, the Clippers have had interest in him dating all the way back to 2018 when LeBron was dominating the league.
So you'll have Kawhi, KD,
However,
and
the
James
latest
Harden.
story. The James Harden and KD again team.
Yeah, for what, third time?
How'd that work? Something like that. Yeah, third time.
He was on the Nets
All
for a
they
little
need
bit.
is
Oh,
yeah,
KD and
and
Russ will
mix with
never.
Kyrie. Uh, they got too
Russ
much beef now.
hates KD.
And he's like, "You snake."
He knows the truth. We crap
But
on Russ, but at least he knows the truth.
hey, at least he knows KD's a snake.
Yeah.
Oh
Losers.
crap!
I seen KD
If
today.
you search up snake, you see. What?
Yeah.
You seen KD?
He was it was
That
this
work?
morning, he was laying on a pipe trying to get heat.
It's weird, KD. Why are you on a pipe?
It was a gardener snake laying on a
Yeah,
pipe trying to get heat. Kevin Durant.
it was KD the gardener. You say
Yeah.
garden KD? Eh?
That's
Not.
what he
But it
does
says
since he's
here
not in the
the Clippers want
playoffs.
to keep. No. It says Clippers want to keep title window open. With how the teams are, the Clippers are not. No, they're going. It'll be a while. It'll
Unless
be a
Kawhi
long
goes
time
to the
until the
Lakers,
Clippers maybe.
Kawhi ain't getting no ring.
No,
Yeah.
probably been through.
LeBron deserves one more, and so does Luka. So if
LeBron deserves
Kawhi wants a ring,
3
he needs to
more.
go to the Lakers.
Yeah, you don't. I mean, you don't need money, right? Just kind of limit your contract.
Yeah. True. But the
It says
part.
Brian Robb of Masslive.com reports that the Clippers intend to target starting point guard Drew Holiday, which is still interesting that the Celtics even want trade him in the first place. But obviously, the Clippers or not the Clippers, the Celtics received Drew Holiday back in 2023, and since it, Celtics won the chip.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, Drew Holiday's washed now.
Yeah.
Celtics say they're like he helped us get a chip.
He's washed.
I want to trade him. I want to trade him. He's washed now. But it says here, Drew Holiday traded to the Celtics by the Portland Trail Blazers a mere 4 days after the Blazers acquired him from the Milwaukee Bucks. As competent of the Damian Lillard trade, Holiday is a native of Los Angeles and, he spends a short college years at UCLA before being drafted to the 76ers. He has yet to play for any California team in his 16-year NBA career.
In the
And it
league
says
16
here,
already? Gone.
I guess, on. You really didn't start hearing about him until around
The
2018 or
Bucks.
so. I guess he was, yeah, around the Bucks era.
Wrong.
Just that's crazy. Like you don't know like a player's been in the league for that long until starts winning.
Yeah.
It's just think about that.
Unless you're like a hometown fan of that team and you know,
You
like
don't know
he was on
where.
the 76ers, he got drafted there. Unless you know that because you're a 76ers fan, the rest of the league doesn't know that.
Yeah. But it says here the Celtics last April they signed under a contract until at least 2027. So they were going to keep Drew through 2027, but now they're wanting trade. Make up your mind.
He's watching it. Apparently.
Yeah, apparently. But it says here, potentially through to the end of 2027-28 season if he exercises and player option in the final year to a deal which will pay him the average of $34 million. That's it.
Uh, That's
That's not
pocket
much money.
change.
Pocket change for LeBron.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, no, it's pocket change for me. I have that in my. See all this right here? See all my money? I'm
That's about how
rich.
much I have right now.
Just in my pocket. The rest is
Yeah.
around. I have, I think
You
I have
just
40 million in the floor.
yeah, you just drop it because it's trash. Just use
Yeah, it's just everywhere. I don't even need it.
I wish.
But it says here. I wish I was that rich. That gone. But it says here the Celtics said to be making changes, even though the Celtics won the NBA championship last season. Rumbling about changing up the roster have been heard for quite some time now. Even though it was true even before their loss in this semifinal stage of the Eastern Conference playoffs to the New York Knicks. Become especially true after Jason Tatum, suffered his injury, his Achilles, in that series, and will keep him out indefinitely. Suddenly, 3 years began to look very different. It's like, Celtics are like, oh wait, Tatum's injured. So is Holiday really going to be good for that? Obviously he's a really good role player. Averaging 11.1 points per game, 4.3 rebounds per game, and basically, if you round up, 4 assists per game. In a reductive offensive role, is not the needle mover, but he once his production has decreased over the 2 years as a Celtic.
Well, his
And
role has
while their
changed too.
three, yeah,
Like they're
he's
so
not the starter.
stacked, he
Yeah,
doesn't really need to be a scorer. He's more of a defensive guard, is what you think of him as.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
for a guard, one of the best guards in the league. But you know, we got Goat Zingas, Tatum, Jalen Brown. All of
Derek
them.
White,
You don't need. Yeah, Derek White. He's his ball time in.
he can shoot.
That
He's the greatest shooter of all time. Apparently, I don't know what the crap.
get some Goat Zingas is too. Game one.
Yeah, last year against the
But
Mavs.
that was ridiculous.
Stupid.
But Holiday has over 1,110 games played in his career, so he's obviously no spring chicken. If the Clippers do pursue him, then it would be a short-term move that get a discount of the a possibility of using a Bogdanovich and Drew Eubanks as salary insurance to a trade package. was floated. Rob's report also says here he does not specify, which or suggest, what the Celtics, will look like in the return. Obviously next season, you never know what the Celtics will look like. They could trade their whole roster, full of Rob Pelinka. But there's really not much else on that. Just let's see here. The Clippers, can finally, maybe get a better player,
Yeah.
more consistent player and stuff like that. See a trio of Holiday, Harden, and Leonard for the Clippers next season would combine for 4 NBA championships, 19 All-Star selections, and a $119 million salary, and 105 years of age. That on. This, even though it's going to be an older kind of roster for a trio, an older trio,
Yeah.
still I feel like it would be a good move, maybe for the Clippers.
Maybe.
Get rid of some washed players that they have. I mean,
Yeah.
quite a
Batum.
few of
Nicholas Batum's
them.
coming in.
Washed on it.
But
That's
that,
really all.
yep, that's all the topics we have. We appreciate you guys for listening. We have a YouTube channel. You can watch us live on there. We have an Instagram. That's about it.
YouTube. Yeah, we don't really have streaming platforms, which we need to get some streaming platforms up and running.
They can
So
listen to
we'll
us
do
live
that.
on
I'll make a Twitch,
YouTube.
YouTube, but not anywhere else.
No.
Why would you want to
Yeah,
on
exactly.
anywhere else but YouTube? YouTube's good.
It is. But if you want, you can listen to us on our.
Now just check out our socials, gaming socials, personal socials. Join our gaming Discord. Also, join my personal Discord because I'm the good. But Ashton's in there too.
Yeah, I am.
But yeah. So that means Ashton's the good as
I
well
am good.
because he's in the Discord.
Yeah.
Every person who joins the Discord is the good.
Yeah.
But yeah, make sure to
LeBron's
do
in there.
that. Yeah, even LeBron's in there, so that means he's the good.
Not really, but
If he
he's the
wasn't
goat.
in,
He should.
yeah, he shouldn't obviously be in this because he is the good.
Yeah.
But that's all